In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can automate your Facebook and Instagram comments. So, if you're running ads for a Facebook page and you're getting some, for example, like annoying comments or some people saying curse words or competitors uh, like spreading lies about you, you can definitely automate that without having any team member that is 24/7 checking the comments. Of course, he's going to miss some ones and going to be delayed for some others. This automation will delete the comments instantly. So we're going to set up the whole automation, and you're going to need two things. You're going to need NA10, like the workflow here is in NA10, and also you're going to need a Facebook developer account. Of course, if you wanna remove all this headache, just contact me and I'll send it to you. Like, just drop a comment, and anyone that drops a comment, I'll send this workflow for free. So let's start by building this. First, we should head to Facebook developers, Meta developers, or Facebook developers, and we're going to create an app. So we're going to create an app that will be used to automate the comments. First, we need to name the app. For example, comments automation. Click next. Use case, scroll down, click on other. Click next. You should choose the type business and not consumer. Click next. And for the details, all set for now. No need to add any business portfolio, and we should create the app. Sometimes it will tell you to enter your password, but no problem. Okay, we're just waiting for it to work. And for how this works, we're going to make new workflows to modify and leave this without modifying it, just to send it to you without any secret credentials. So now that the app is set, we need to add the webhooks. So scroll down to webhooks, click on setup. It's going to set up the webhooks in the products, in the apps products, and cool. So one thing that you need to pay attention to is for select product, it's always when you refresh or head to this page, it's always on user uh, webhooks. We don't want to use this. We want to use page because running ads, you're running ads through your page, and so we want to head to page. This is for a Facebook page. If you're running on Instagram too, we will also need to get it done for Instagram. So what we should get done here is uh, we should add the callback URL and the verify token. Okay, so how do we do it? We just come here, we copy this workflow. So we're going to copy this. You can just copy this part here, these three nodes, but let's just copy it right now, so we don't make uh, any duplicated work. Okay, so we should name this workflow, name it whatever we want. We have this workflow here, Facebook comments. We should copy this production URL and not the test. We should copy the production URL. We should save, and then we should activate the workflow. So the workflow is going to be verifying a token. So like I said, the callback URL will be the webhooks URL, production URL, and here is going to be this will always be subscribe. Don't change this. Always leave it on subscribe, and for this we can change it. This is Hyrax password, so this is the password like verify token. They need just to verify the word. And this was for a client named Hyrax. Say he had the agency. You can set up your company. For example, I'm going to set up like Yasser password, and it should work. So you should copy this. So the verify token should be the same one here. Should be the same one here. So paste this here, and and I need to save. I need to save the workflow because I changed the verify token, and click on verify. Okay, it's verified. It's going to refresh. Okay, cool. Like I said, when it refreshes, it's always on user. We should change it to page for Facebook pages. We should also make it web Instagram. If we want to also add an Instagram automation for the comments. So for Instagram, we will do the same thing. We will do the same thing. So verify token here. We will paste it here and also make the callback URL the same one. No need for it to be any different one. If we're going to do different things, then yeah, maybe it's a good thing to give it a separate webhook, different workflow. But really, if you're just deleting like curse words, comments, or you're deleting lies or anything, or you're replying to everything, if you're replying like you want to make a chatbot, you can do that too. So page, we're going to focus on Facebook page. You should scroll down to feed. You should scroll down to feed. I think I missed it. Yeah, this one, feed. Click on subscribe. And if you want to get messages, you want to subscribe to this messages. I'm not going to do it. Like I said, I'm going to focus on this. And for Instagram here, for comments, it just says comments. It just says comments. There are also the option for reaction messages. This is for if you want to build like a chatbot, if you want to reply, for example, or you want to get the data. You want just to add the comments to a sheet, and then analyze what people are saying about you, about your products, all of that. So let's subscribe to this. So comments. Okay. uh, let's go back to page. Okay, so we added this subscribe to page. Let's test this. I don't want to test it now. Yeah, it's going to stop here. This filter only passes through if it's comment. If not, then it will be stopped. Let's test. Okay, send server. Let's see the executions. So these two, one was to verify, like we added the callback and the verify token. This one was for the Facebook page, and this one for the Instagram page. And it didn't go through. Let me refresh. Normally it should go through because it's a testing the webhook. Okay, maybe I didn't click. Mm-hmm. Happens sometimes, but yeah, no problem. Ah, yeah, I know why. I know why. We didn't set the other things. Maybe that's why. Okay, so right now it's all clear. I don't think that you'll have any problems unless you didn't make this token the same one for the verify token here. So you need to make it the same one, and that's the only mistake that you can make at this point. Okay, let's do something else. Let's move on. Let's go to Graph API Explorer. So what we need is to choose the app that we just added. So comments automation. Make sure that you're using the correct app. Okay, so we don't have any permissions. I think that's why the workflow didn't work. I think it should have worked even though we didn't have them, because it's just a test, but maybe it's configured that way. Okay, what we should do is add permissions. So to manage the comments, what we should do, this is an essential permission. There is no mention of it in all of the documentation in ChatGPT. There is no mention for it, but we need to add it, or else it's not going to work. This node here, to get the pages, to get all the pages with the access token, it's not going to work unless we add this business management, and this lets us connect our app to the BM, to the business. BM Business Manager. Yeah. Okay. We should also add pages manage engagement. We should add this one is essential. The metadata and messaging. If you want to enable the messaging, you also need to check this. Also, post, maybe it's safe to add also the posts. Read engagements also need it maybe. Show list, this is essential. So the most essential ones are pages show list, and pages manage metadata, and business management. Also, if you're also running it on Instagram, you need to add the ones for Instagram. You need to add the Instagram basic. You need to add the Instagram manage comments. Yeah. And for messages, Instagram messages, you need to add this Instagram manage messages. Okay. Also, there is another one. No, those are the most important ones. If you want to add others, no problem, go for it. You're not going to pay anything either way. So we're going to generate the access token. So we're going to link the page and link the BM to our app. Okay, now that it worked, we're going to continue as ourselves. Then we should select the page and then select the correct BM in order for it to work. So for example, let me use this. Alhamdulillah. So these pages are for one client. He has them in one BM, and you can definitely do that. That's what I did for him. Like all these pages, any comments that was coming through, uh, same processing for. So even if you have many pages, the workflow is scalable and can be used for any number of pages. You just need to check them here. So we're going to only use this one. Actually, let me copy the name. Okay, then we click on continue. Oh no, it was unselected. Okay, continue. Then we should select the correct BM. So I have it under CodeDesign Studio. Click on continue, and this just click save, just showing you all the permissions that are going to be set. Okay, got it. Good. This will generate the access token. And just one point here, if you're going to refresh, sometimes, like if you want to add a permission, or you want to add another page, you should click on generate access when you do that. So for example, if I add this permission, if I add read, it's not going to be added. Like you see here, it's in green. It's not added right now until I regenerate the access token, and it's going to change the access token. And for each time that you have a new access token, just please copy it, and then replace the old token in all of these workflows. So all of these, you need to update the user access token. So yeah, that's a good point to talk about. This is the user token. There are two types of tokens, and we're going to use both. There is the user token, and there is the page access token. So user access token. This one is the user, and there is also the page access token. uh, yeah, page access token, like if you see it here. We will just use this and automate everything. We're not going to need it. We're not going to need any manual stuff right now. We just will do it manually. So one thing that you also need to know is that the token that was just generated, it only works for like an hour or 2 hours, and we need to make it long lived. So to make it long lived, like 2 months, we need to run this node. So you should head here, leave this as is, grant type Facebook Exchange token, and what we need to update is this, the client ID. So this is the client ID. I'm just writing this. Don't write this. This would be the default value for you to change it. So app ID here. This is the app secret, the app that we generate, and this here should be the user access token. Okay, this one was spelled wrong. Access token. Okay, so what you should do is run this on your workflow. Just double click here. You're going to find it like this. So head to Facebook Exchange token and paste the user token that we just copied. So this one is the user token. Just paste it here. And for the app ID, we should head back, go to our app. So hit apps, and we're going to go to the basic settings of the app and just basically copy the app ID and app secret. So here, comments automation. Make sure that you're using the correct app. We should head here to basic. Okay, just copy this, paste it here in client ID. Copy this app secret, click on show. Yeah, normally it tells you to enter your password. Okay, I'm writing this wrong. Okay, copy this, paste it here, and all good. Just this step, and it's long lived now. Now this token is good for 2 months, and then you need to reset it manually. And what we also need to do is deploy this app. And to deploy it, we need to add a privacy policy URL. So I'm going to head to my website, systemify.net/privacy policy. This link. I'm going to copy it. You can do like whatever. You can do anyone as long as it's a URL for privacy policy. Like you can add an Amazon privacy policy URL. No problem. They just need a privacy policy URL there. Click on save changes before deploying. And now we should make it live. Waiting for it to get live. Okay, cool. Now that it's live, we should continue. Mm, all of this is done. The token is long lived. All good. You should remove this workflow here. We added it into another workflow like we saw here. And we should just remove it from here or copy this into another workflow. I would just like remove it or disable this webhook so it wouldn't interfere with our trigger here. Okay, so right now what we want to do is run this workflow. Why? Because we need to get the pages token. Like we talked about, this is the user token. Now the user token is long lived, and we need the pages token. Don't worry, we're not going to make all of these pages token long lived because we wouldn't care, because we wouldn't do it manually. If we'd done it manually and the access token changes, we need to change everything. But we're not going to do that for the pages token. It's all automated with using this workflow. So what we should do here is remove this and paste our own user token. So the user token, we should find it. Where did we put it? We put it here. Okay, we will copy this, go here, paste the access token here, and make limit 100. This will not work. This will work for any number of pages. It's already paginated using the like it's used. It's good for Facebook's pagination, so don't worry about it. Even if you have more than 100 pages, it will work, no problem. So what we are doing here is we're adding the page to the webhook. So we set up the webhook and we set up the access token for the app, but we still didn't connect the webhook. Like we subscribed to the feed, and we didn't connect the webhook to the page. Right now, what's the difference between the pages that we are going to hook and the pages are not going to be used? This automation will add the pages to the webhook. So the webhook, okay, just for you to see here, this this was all automated, like you see, and we're going to generate all the access tokens, and for each one, for each page, for each access token, we're going to add it to the webhook. Okay. Of course, we already have the app ID here. We have the page ID. Okay, run this one item because we only worked on one page, and it added it to the webhook successfully. And for the client, like I said, he had 48 pages or more, and it showed here 48 no here 48 items. And so 48 items, each one, it will loop it to add each page to the webhook. Okay, so now we set up this. What we should do right now is head to the page actually. And of course, one thing I didn't talk about is the access to the page. Of course, the developer, you or the one that will be building this, needs to have access to the BM, and also he needs access to the page. Of course, this is non-negotiable. He needs to have access, or else it like the workflow is not going to work. Copy this. Uh, head. We should head here to monitor this. So these are the executions for the webhook. So we should, if we get any comments right now, we should get them from this webhook. Okay. So right now we have only two executions, and we're going to head to the page to check it out. Okay. View on Facebook. We're going to add a comment. We're going to add a comment. For example, this. So for example, say just up, and normally it should be triggered here. Yeah, it triggered, all right. Okay. Okay, now if we take a look here, so what happened? We're going to see here. So who commented? Amoteser, me, and the messages up. Okay, the comment. This is the link to the post, and as you can see, it got the comments. Of course, what we do next in the workflow here. So the automation is set. So all is set. We have it here. Only filters, only comments. And if you're running Instagram comments too, it will be another payload. So it's not the same one as a Facebook comment. You need to add a switch here between Facebook comments and Instagram comments because it's not the same payload. And if you're having troubles, just send me a DM and I'll help you out. So so here what we're doing is getting all the pages tokens. Yeah, we need to set this also. Yeah, access token, user access token. It should say user access token here, user access token, and we're going to use the access token that we made here. Copy this, go here, paste it. Okay, save. I'm gonna make another comment saying up. Okay, this is lagging, maybe because I'm screen recording. Up, for example, post it, and then we take a look at the executions. Not this one, this one. Okay, so it worked, as you can see here. It worked. Uh-huh. Okay. Mm-hmm. So it went through because it's a comment, and I'm going to make a reaction. We didn't add one for the reaction. Let me like this comment. It should trigger it because it's an action on the feed. Yeah. So this one will not go through. So the filter will stop it because it's not a comment. It's a reaction. It's a like. Like you saw here, it's a like. So it's not a comment. It's a like. And yeah, here like. Okay. So only comments went through. Let's check out the comments again. So let's check out this comment. What happened? So for this, what it does here is run through all the pages that you have access to. Of course, we only have access to one. We only have the one right now. But if you have many ones, this automation will be super helpful because it goes through everything. And it splits out the data, and here it tries to find the page that the comments came from, because we're having a lot of pages, and we have a comment that came from one page, and we need to find the page to use the page access token to delete the comments, because we're going to need the page access token and not the user access token. And here the ChatGPT here is just to differentiate the positive from negative comments, and this one was, it said negative. Don't know why, but let's say that it's negative. Or yeah, because I said gibberish is also negative here, because we don't want gibberish in our comments, and people like just making fun. So yeah, I that's why, because up is gibberish, of course, and it marked it as negative. Okay, the reason why it didn't work here is because of the payload. So here I have output which doesn't exist, and what I should have done here is this. Okay, if I would rerun it, it's true because it's positive, and it should be deleted. This is to delete the comment and delete it. All good. And if I go back here to the page, I will refresh and wouldn't find this up comments. Like you saw, it just up, and the like, of course, wasn't removed. Okay, I'm gonna delete my comment to keep it clean. And like I said, this is the automation. You can use how many, like whatever the number for the pages you're using, it's all good. Also, the BMs you can use no matter what number of BMs you want to use, go for it. And like I said, this user access token is good for 2 months. Normally, it's good for only like an hour or so. But with this node running this request, this HTTP node, it will give you 2 months to use it. And yeah, I added the OpenAI node just to analyze if you want to do some stuff, like you want to filter, like categorize your messages, something like that. Yeah, go for it. And of course, if you're having any problem, just contact me and I sort it out for you. Have a great day.